All right, everybody. Hello and welcome back to the Commanders franchise. As today we have a clash of conferences as the NFC East Washington Commanders go on the road to take on the AFC West Denver Broncos. The Commanders come into Denver off of a 3-point win against the Cardinals, while the Broncos suffered a 2-point loss to the Raiders. Almost an overtime game there, but they just could not finish the job. They were pretty much making that comeback. Ran out of time there in the end. Now, for us, we will be missing 3 offensive linemen, both left guards and backup left tackle. That'll put Stormberg, the rookie center, over at left guard. That's where he was just slated to go. So we just moved him roster-wise over there to say that we have a left guard. And on the defensive side, we'll be missing Jonathan Allen, starting defensive tackle. So missing 3 offensive linemen, starting DT. Hopefully that won't derail things too much, but I believe that's going to split reps between Vidarian Mathis and Abdullah for the other starting defensive tackle spot. That leaves Deron Payne as the main DT on the field for a majority of the game, and that's why I'm glad we keep 4 DTs on roster. In case something happens, we can just split reps. But back deep is Byron Pringle, and this game is underway in Denver. Pringle taking it from the end zone. He's going to get just short of the 25 at the 23-yard line. That's going to bring out this Commanders offense, led by Sam Howell, who overall we can say had a good game last week. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 227 yards. We didn't ask him to do too much. He did enough to get the win. Just need to do the same thing today, trying to keep the pressure off of him. So, first play of the game, hand off to Brian Robinson. He looked to the edge. He decided to cut it back up. Probably could have had some more yards there, but he's only going to gain what they say was 1, but there's really none. Now, Howell dropping back, he's going to find his number 1 receiver, McLaurin, for 5 yards. Now, on 3rd and 4, Howell had the tight end Thomas open over the middle, but decides he's going to run for it himself. You're going to need him to start picking up on that kind of stuff. A little antsy there, decided he's going to run. Now, Howell looking over the middle. He was looking for Curtis Samuel, put it too far out in front. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Now, Howell dropping back, looking left side. That's going to be picked off. And that will be a pick 6. So Denver will get on the board first. That is K'Wan Williams picking off that pass, and he's going to do his dance. So first touchdown of the game is an interception. Howell's going to need to bounce back from that. But the Broncos has full momentum already. As Gibson, who is now healthy, is going to take this carry. We do get him back this week, something that I didn't notice until I started playing the game. But now Howell, that pass nearly picked off by Singleton. Howell shaking up. This crowd's really starting to get to him, but it is hard to play in Denver. As now Howell finding McLaurin, and he's going to get about a gain of 15 yards there up to the 50-yard line, maybe even more, almost 20. Now at the midfield stripe, hand off to Brian Robinson, who's going to break it off to the right side. Looking to stiff arm a defender, he'll get a gain of 10 for a first down. Now Howell, clean pocket. He's going to find Robinson over the middle on the angle route, up to the 33-yard line. Almost halfway through the first quarter here on 3rd and 2, screen pass to Antonio Gibson, who's going to cut it back, trying to pick up some blocks. He just needs to get the first down there. Now, 1st and 10 after the screen, play action fake. Howell looking over the middle and just out of the reach of Dotson there. Surtain helping him up but doing a little bit of taunting, but Surtain was beat on that play. Just if there was a better ball, that would have been a nice touchdown. Robinson's going to pick up the first down here. Another play action fake. Howell looking right side, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown by Terry McLaurin. Had K'Wan Williams draped all over him, and Howell is not afraid to test Williams there. Picked him off once, he came right back looking for another shot at him. But on the run there, Howell's slated to be a 66 overall. And he's not playing like it. He's playing more like your higher 70s, lower 80s. But now the Broncos offense will actually get their first shot on the field here. Russell Wilson will be the starting QB as he went for 244, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Nearly the same stats as Howell here. Guess Sean Payton's really cooking it up to make sure that they don't have to do too much here. But the defense should help them out as Javonte Williams breaking every tackle known to man to go for a gain of 13 yards. And if that's a tell sign of how today is going to go, I don't like the way this is heading. And that will be a catch for Curtis Samuel. Little gain of 2 there. Just over halfway through the first quarter here, Wilson drops back, a little bit of pressure in his face. He's going to find his tight end, Dolchik. Now he's at 6 yards. I mean, the pressure's there. They're playing a lot. The Commanders have to be playing some good coverage for Wilson not to be going down the field as much as he used to in Seattle, but he's looking for a shot there. That pass will be batted down. That will get the Broncos off the field here. As now Howell in the center, he's going to hand it off to Robinson. He's going to break 1 tackle, break a 2nd tackle, and he's going to get a gain of 10 there. He'll have the first down at the 29-yard line. Now, in the shotgun here, Gibson checks in. He's going to take a carry, tried to cut it back up. He's only going to gain a yard here. And the Commanders are going to 3rd down pretty quickly. The Broncos defense playing really well as Howell's going to take a shot, and it's going to be just out of the reach of McLaurin here. As K'Wan Williams will talk that trash. That'll give the ball back to the Broncos. Play action fake for Wilson. He's just going to run it himself. Has the first down, past the 50, and he'll be tackled at the 44-yard line. 23 yards on that rush from Wilson. Now 1st and 10, handoff to Williams, and he's going to get about a gain of 4 on the play up to the 39-yard line. 68 yards last week. He stays on pace right there. He'll be about 1,000, maybe even 1,100 yards. As Wilson and Dolchik up to the 31-yard line. Another first down on this play. It's not going to take you too many yards a game to actually get 1,000 now that there's 17 games. So got to really take advantage of that. As Wilson scrambling out to his left side, he'll be tackled down, but he'll still get the first. Score is still 7-7. Wilson asking the crowd to quiet down a little bit as he's going to find Judy over the left side up to the 15-yard line. On 2nd and 4 here, into the 2nd quarter now, play action, handoff, fake jet sweep, handoff to Williams, and Cody Barton's not playing any of that. And now it's a play action fake. Wilson, he's going to throw an absolute dot to Jerry Jeudy, who will have the touchdown. That'll put the Broncos up 14-7, gives them full momentum. Washington needs to respond here. As will be a handoff to Robinson. He's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. They're going to be generous and say that he got a gain of 1. Is now Howell looking over to the left side. Looked for Thomas. He's going to drop this pass. That's going to bring up another 3rd and long. But Howell will find Curtis Samuel, who's going for about 30-ish yards here, up to the 43-yard line. That's Curtis Samuel's first catch, 32 yards, first down for the Washington Commanders. Going to jump to 2nd and 9 here. Howell pass over to McLaurin over the middle, getting up to the 30-yard line. Howell's closing in on that 100-yard passing mark there. Dropping back. There's pressure coming off the right side. He does not get this ball away, and Howell's going to be sacked. That's going to bring up 2nd and 18. Now Howell's going to take a quick little shot play. Corner route to Curtis Samuel. He'll have the first down. As the Commanders are having their setbacks, but they are able to, gain some pretty good chunk yardage as, oh my gosh, Clark is going to upend Antonio Gibson and fling him forward for about another yard or 2 for a gain. As now Rodriguez, first touch of the game, 6 yards, but he's not going to get a touchdown. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Robinson will check into the game, and he will finish off this drive for the touchdown. Rookie just could not get in there. He's finally getting some play time in this game. Just can't make the most of it. 6 yards, I can't complain about it. But that's going to bring the score 14-all. As now the Broncos will have the ball. Williams will take this over to the right side, and he will be shaken up on this play. That's going to bring newly acquired Samaje Perine, who they picked up out of free agency, into the game. As Wilson's going to find Jerry Jeudy, he's going to be hit hard and brought down at the 38-yard line. Now, 1st and 10. Wilson's going to drop back over the middle. He's going to find Cortland Sutton. And that'll be a first down at the 45-yard line. As well as, we'd like to say defense is being played. The offenses are playing really well. And as Deron Payne's going to just make me stop everything I was saying and tackle P. Ryan for a very, very short gain. Wilson, no pressure in his face, finds his tight end, will be tackled out of bounds, but not before getting the first down there as he gets his little celebration in. Wilson under center. He's going to drop back for a pass here. He's going to be sacked by Chase Young. Chase Young is in his contract year as this team did not pick up his 5th-year option. Really hoping to see some things from him here as, he's been more of a, as I've seen be said, a glorified Jadeveon Clowney. Pretty good in the run game, but he's been injured quite a bit and hasn't gotten that much play time. So we really are going to want to see some things this year before we try to give him any kind of contract there. Judy's going to take that up to the 10-yard line. So, in the red zone, Wilson dropping back, fires over the middle. That's Marvin Mims, the rookie out of Oklahoma. And on his first catch of the game, he is shaken up. Has to be pulled over to the sideline. At worst, we can only hope that, he's cramping up. A little pull the hammy, got a little Charlie horse. Hand off to the fullback. He's not going to get it. That is Burton, 1 rush. 3rd and inches here. On the 1, Wilson's going to take this pass, and he's going to take the ball, chuck it to his tight end on the left side, and the Broncos are going to go up 21-14. The Commanders don't do anything with the ball but go 3 and out, so that gives the Broncos a chance to double dip before halftime. As Wilson looking right side, he will have P. Ryan. That'll be a short gain of 4. Closing in on a minute left in the game, and that pass will be batted away. That is Curl on the bat away. He's also looking for a contract. Now, P. Ryan. Does he get the first? No, it's going to be 4th and inches. So the Commanders have a chance here to get some points of their own before halftime. And that pass nearly picked off. K'Wan Williams sat on the route again. We should have took the deep shot there, but, just not going to have anything there. Howell rolling right side, trying to play hero ball, and this pass will be picked off by Surtain. And I just want to make something clear here. Yes, it is a pick 6, but you saw he would have dropped that. If it wasn't for the X factor right there, he lit up and double caught it. I don't think anybody else is catching that right there, but Broncos eventually do double dip there. They're going to double the score of the Commanders going into halftime. That'll bring the score 28-14. As the real reason why the Commanders are down here is 2 pick 6s from Sam Howell. If his play was not of that nature right there, I really do feel like this game is tied 14-all at worst. Maybe even the Commanders are up. Take a very quick look at some of the scores as we go around the league. And Dallas is up against the Jets. Both teams 1-0, looking to continue their undefeated streak. As now we come out of halftime, Wilson looking right side. He was looking for Sutton, but it's going to be thrown out of bounds. He's only really missed 3 passes. He really only missed 2. Maybe even 1 pass as one pass was batted away and the other one was just dropped. And now, sack for Deron Payne on Russell Wilson. Bring the pain. Now, 3rd and about a mile for the Broncos. They're going to go for the screen, and Abdullah Anderson's going to do something really cheeky there. He's going to block the running back from getting out into the field there. There's now Howell looking left side. Once again, he's going to find Curtis Samuel, as he has been killing it on the curl routes. On the corner routes, RPO to Terry McLaurin. He's going to have the touchdown here. Quick pass. He's going to take it for about 20 yards, and that's going to bring a lot of that Broncos momentum down. And McLaurin's going to go ahead and flex on him, let him know that he is that guy. Wilson, now he's going to get a quick pass out to his tight end. That's going to be about a gain of 7 here. On 2nd and 3, Wilson dropping back. He's going to find KJ Hamler, who will have the first down but be tackled out by right around the 40-yard line there. As we're about just under 3 minutes into the third quarter, once again finding Javonte Williams, who checks back into the game. Wilson not missing too many passes and having only thrown 1 interception there. as now he's going to, what am I saying, right on cue, Barton's going to take this one away. And I mean, it was thrown right to him. He probably couldn't even believe it. Caught it, didn't know what to do for a second. So now, Commanders turn over the Broncos. Handoff, toss play to Robinson. He's going to get strung out as he tries to get to the edge, as that Broncos defense was ready for that play. Trying to ID the mic here, and they're going to have, oh no, it's a screen pass. I thought it was a free rusher for a second, as Gibson is going to break one pair of ankles, and he's going to get the first down here. So, Washington driving, gaining momentum, never mind. That's going to bring up 2nd and 17. Howell's going to drop back, move over to his left, looking. He's going to try for Curtis Samuel. This pass will be knocked out. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Commanders now. Howell drops back, looks over the middle. He's going to find McLaurin. He's not going to have the first. In fact, he's going to gain 15 and be just a couple of yards short. They're going to go for it on 4th and 2, but he's going to be sacked by Singleton as they bring the blitz. He comes unblocked. So that'll give the ball back to Denver just under halfway through this 3rd quarter here. Now the Broncos looking for Jerry Jeudy. He'll have this for a gain of 5 here. 5 minutes, some change left. Wilson drops back, looks left side, wide open is Jeudy. Now he's really starting to turn it on, as the Commanders have still been playing a lot more base defense. They're trying to keep Wilson from running this ball as much. Those 2 runs definitely have hurt, as he's going to find Jeudy once again. A short gain of 4. Wilson dropping back. He's going to find his tight end. In fact, he's going to lose a yard here. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Wilson over 160 yards. That's Troutman on the catch. Play action fake on 3rd and 7. We don't bite on it. And Javonte Williams will be tackled down by Fuller. That'll bring a 4th and 4, and that'll give the Broncos a field goal, putting their lead up to 10 now. Commanders don't do anything with the ball there, but go 3 and out, so they're going to give the ball right back to the Broncos. Williams will get a gain of 7 here. Another handoff to Williams. Chase Young says no, and he's going to make that tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's been pretty good in the run when it comes to going to his side, but passing wise, 1 sack from him today. We'll take what we can get, as our defensive line really hasn't been getting too much pressure. And Williams, look at the tackle. Look at the tackle by Emmanuel Forbes. Lighter back goes up there and makes the play. But if you look at all of our players, they are at half stamina, as another sack this time is Zach Allen with the sack. The half stamina has not been helping our players at all today, as that's a great throw. That could have been batted away, but we're going to call it a great throw by Howell to McLaurin, as now he's going to find Curtis Samuel. He's going to have another catch. He's going to cough the ball up, and it's going to be picked up by K'Wan Williams, who's having himself a gain. He has a pick 6, now fumble recovery. That's going to give the Broncos the ball right back. Wilson scrambling out the front of the pocket. He's going to get another first down on the play. That'll keep this Broncos drive alive. Wilson dropping back. Wide open is Jerry Jeudy. He's going to be tackled down at the 6-yard line. Got caught in that cover 2 right there. Safety was not rotating over far enough. Williams brought down at the 3-yard line. And the thing about this game is that the Broncos haven't done too terribly much, as Wilson will find his receiver. No, KJ Hamler will be dropped, and this pass will also be dropped. 3rd and goal from the 3. Can the Commanders keep the Broncos out? Wilson rolling, sacked by Chase Young. That's going to get the ball back to the Commanders, who have pretty much been beating themselves up this game. 14 points coming from turnovers there. If you take those 14 points away, the score is 21-20. Commanders would have a lead. But last 2 passes here, Howell just shaking up on these plays. He's just not getting there. As now 3rd and long, and this pass will be picked off. Trying to play too much hero ball there. Under 5 minutes left. The Broncos really starting to run out this clock now. That's Troutman for probably one of the easiest first downs they have had this game. Under 3 minutes left now. The Broncos really just looking to run out the clock as they have a 13-point lead. First down run, and that's just demoralizing. That we can't seem to stop them in any way, shape, or form. Yes, the fatigue is there, but the team's spirit is just being broken right now. As just coming out of the 2-minute warning here, Broncos are still threatening to score. Like I get anything can happen on any given Sunday, but they're shooting as if the Commanders will take back 2 pick sixes of their own. Now on 3rd and inches, I formation here. Handoff now to Williams, who's going to cut it back after getting the first down. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. A minute left on the clock here. 30 seconds now. And the Broncos will score. So much for sportsmanship there. As they're also going to go for 2. The game is already over. Wilson calling his number, and he's going to get a 2-point conversion. I can promise you this much. If we ever get another shot at the Broncos and we are up, we are going to continue to score. Because that's something that should have been checked. I'm not going to say put the 2s in because, it's the computer, but scoring and then adding on a 2-point conversion, just that's a Sean Payton way right there. But, with that loss, we're going to fall to 1-1 in the season. Sam Howell tried to play a lot of hero ball. Missing 3 offensive linemen and Jonathan Allen doesn't really help us there. Play a lot of zones. Play a lot of zone coverage. Just didn't feel that comfortable in man. Jartavius Martin in the slot was kind of getting beat there for a bit, so we tried to get it to where he wouldn't be that much of a liability in coverage, to the point where we ended up taking him off the field there to try and sure things up. Not that it's his fault, it's just the way things were going. We were trying to play maybe another corner that could press a little bit better. But other than that, like when we had good coverage, there was a lack of pass rush. When we had good pass rush, there was a lack of coverage. It was rare, but we did have a couple there where things really did work out in the end. But this is what I was talking about. What do y'all think of this little thing I put together? I gotta work on it, but it's something to start off with. Just let me know what y'all think, because I think it's something that can be worked on and looks pretty neat. But in the next one, we'll be taking on the 1-1 Buffalo Bills as they lost the most recent game to the. They lost their first game against the Jets and they won their second game against the Raiders. It cut off there for a second, but let me know what you guys think. Maybe we can take advantage of the fact that the Bills are coming off of a loss there. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and if you see something that you think should change, let me know. Anything like liking, commenting, all that will push the video out to more people, so that it'd be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next one.